What is up, y'all? It is your boy Winston Wolf. I'm back. I just want to do a quick review of Loki episode 2. I'm super dead tired, feeling a little wacky, so why don't we see if we can get through this video without dropping the F-bomb at all. I'm just curious if I can do it. And I'm not gonna get into every detail of this episode. There's plenty of other far superior YouTube pages that do a way better job. Like New Rock Stars, probably within a matter of hours, they'll have the whole episode broken down. They'll have all the references you might have missed, that might have went over your head. They'll have all the Easter eggs in the background. I don't do that. I do what I do. And some people find it very mildly entertaining. But the one thing that stood out to me about this episode was the sheer chemistry between Tom Hiddleston and Owen Wilson. And man, I've been on a heavy Lethal Weapon 1 kick lately. And one of the main things I love about that is the chemistry between Mel Gibson and Danny Glover. And you don't see a lot of that lately. You see a lot of forced camaraderie and chemistry and stuff, such as like the Fast and the Furious movies. I never felt like any people in those movies were really friends or really liked each other. The only time, and I know I'm like digressing right now and talking about Fast and the Furious again, but the only time, and this is going to sound bizarre, watch Too Fast, Too Furious and watch the making of it and the outtakes. You can tell Tyrese and Paul Walker, they were really friends. They had chemistry. But throughout the rest of the series, you don't, it's very odd because you have a huge cast. You would think at least two people would click together, but no. But anyways, let's get back to Loki. Yeah, just whoever's idea it was to bring Owen Wilson in, genius. And it's sad that a lot of these Marvel shows, they're just one-shot series because they're meant to kind of give you, a whole preview, a whole kind of, I can't even think of it, prequel to whatever the movie, to whatever, the main course is. So you have WandaVision, that's, the prequel series to I can't even think of it, Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. So we're not going to see season 2s of any of these. But Loki, if we do, out of any episode or any series so far that they've done out of these Marvel shows, I would love to see this Loki show go on with this cast because they really, the writers, the directing, and I want to talk about the directing and the editing. Whoever is directing and editing is doing a great job. I know I was kidding last time talking about, hey, chick, good job, whatever, but the lady, woman, if she's still directing like the whole series, she's doing a great job. Because one of the things I notice is they get really good shots of Owen Wilson and Loki's face. Like when they're being told something, when they're learning something, and you're seeing a lot of acting, a lot of information, just by their facial reactions. Pause. Just by, what's going on without saying any words. And, there's some directors that would just keep the camera on who's ever talking and maybe, go back to whoever they're talking to. But they're doing it in the right way. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just keep in mind that I am dead tired. So I'm probably babbling somewhat. And then, okay, so I'm just going to go because you've probably seen the episode. So it ends with a female Loki. And over the years, we've had female Loki. We've had, as far as comic books, female Loki, kid Loki. I think there's like a wolf Loki. So I can't remember because I'm not really that deep in the whole comic book aspect of it. But I think this is going to give fuel to people that just want to cry about some social justice warrior stuff. And trust me, watch some of my older videos. I rant about it all the time. I hate social justice warrior stuff. I hate any crybaby. I hate that stuff. But at some point, you got to stop pointing at everything and saying, oh, this is whatever. This is a part of some, big agenda and blah, 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 blah. Because think about this. If aliens would come out, and I'm talking about the classic aliens, James Cameron, Sigourney Weaver, if that movie came out nowadays, you would have plenty of people who would immediately be making videos and columns and posting stuff on their social media talking about, oh, this is social justice warrior stuff. Yo, look at the colonial marines. Look at the colonial marines, how sad and how sorry they were compared to Ripley. And they were cowardly. Ripley had to save them all. And at some point, you just got to be like, yes, there's going to be female action stars, there's going to be female characters, there's going to be, so just, you got to pick and choose those battles, because if you point your finger at every single time a woman does something and you say it's some social justice warrior stuff, and you cry about it, then you become the boy who cried wolf. In your argument, it just loses the venom and loses the potency over a while. So you got to pick your battles. You can't just say that about everything. And I know nowadays it's easy for both sides. It's easy for the people who hate social justice warrior stuff to point and be like, oh, look, they're trying to cram this down our throat. And it's way easy for the other side to say stuff. So at some point, everybody has to stop the BS. But I'm curious to see where this goes with that. And that's pretty much, it was another great episode. Again, I never thought I would like something like this that is character driven. I never thought I'd like anything as much as Mad Men. And I know that saying, because Mad Men is a whole nother level of character development, of writing, of just everything. So it sounds weird, comparing Loki to it, but this is like, it's almost like a subtle, I'm babbling. I'm just going to stop right now because I'm way too tired, man. And I got to wake up at like 4 in the morning and go to work. But, this your boy Winston Wolf, the Loki show, still going, still rocking it. We're only on episode 2. And also I want to say this. This is what I was saying about WandaVision. Look at how far they've gone in the Loki show in 2 episodes. WandaVision, it took, 6 episodes to even get anywhere, to even get any answers. So, man, this show by far is the best Marvel Disney Plus show. And I can't wait for What If, too. That's going to be dope. Anyways, this is your boy Winston Wolf. I'm out before I babble myself into a coma.